Golden State will get the first possession. To the wing, right side. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
During the 2025 draft, the Mystics took 3 players in the top 6.
Oh, what a base going forward. Nia Citron went the third, a very skilled wing, the 4th overall pick they had as well. Kiki Finn, a dynamic, explosive big. And they also got a point guard, Georgia Amore, with the 6th overall pick.
Pass to Citron. Takes it from 10, and they pick up 2. And it's the Valkyries' ball. Beyond the arc, drops in the tray.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Here's Iriafin. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Well, you all see that painted area. It belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
The 3 is up. That one doesn't drop. Citron. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Not the tightest D right there. She'll punish you if she gets the chance. That three-point shot is her bread and butter.
For 3. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Scott. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just 1 miss on their first 5 shots.
From downtown, in the Valkyries, another 3.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
From outside the arc, and it's Billings with the rebound. Golden State leading. Pass to Fagmanley. Burton over to the wing. From past the arc, good on the three-point shot.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
And here's Iriafin. Outside Citron. Screen by Austin. Citron, shot is good.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
From the arc. Out of bounds, it'll be Mystics' ball.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter play. Washington trailing. Scott, she's guarded by Billings. Clock at 6. Pass to Dolson. And the layup falls.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian. Even after all those three-pointers she hit in the first quarter, it looks like the D still hasn't learned its lesson as they leave her open for another one here.
For 3, buries the long-range jumper.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
In the offseason, we had our first WNBA expansion draft since 2008.
Yeah, Golden State adding 11 players from other WNBA teams. I like what the Valkyries did. They got a mix of young, promising players, plus some solid veterans.
Now here's Dolson. Misses from close range. And here we go, Valkyrie's fast break. Wasted no time on that one. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Scott, she's guarded by Billings. That three off the mark.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Good on the triple.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Pass to Citron. And here's Dolson. They need this. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding the range. She is 1 for 5.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Washington calls timeout. And the Mystics missed the playoffs by 1 game last year. A heartbreaker. So what do they need to do to improve?
Well, I'm looking at the 3 categories they finished last in. Rebounding, turnovers, and free throws made. All 3 of those have to get better this season if they want to get to the postseason.
Now here's Austin. Pass to Citron. Now Austin. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Remarkable focus from Austin, refusing to let the defense alter her shot.
Fires the 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Area in a screen. Outside Citron. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
They are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Out to the wing. Takes the 3. In the Valkyries, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, non-existent.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Iriafin. Outside Citron. Count the basket.
What handles? She broke the defense down to the ground with that move. She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
And the first half now in the books. Valkyries ahead. Up 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Citron. Citron, no good. One player who rocketed up draft boards over her senior year, Sonia Citron.
Well, with good reason. Citron was outstanding during her final college season. She's a pure scoring wing, and I would say that every team wants multiple players like her.
Pass to Austin. Outside Citron. Iriafin. She's guarded by Billings. They get it back. A shot by Iriafin, no good.
Boy, coming out of halftime slow, 0 for 3.
That shot wide open.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from three-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
Austin, she's covered by Fagbenle. And it's Austin missing.
Ugly start to the second half, missing their first four. They need to get on track.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Scott. And another miss by Washington.
An ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Citron. The Mystics again can't hit. And she banks in the layup.
Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
One thing I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here, and I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
It's Burton.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
She is absolutely killing it from outside.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Citron for three. Sonia Citron missing again.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Pass to Austin. Left block shot on the way.
Valkyries with the rebound.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense. They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here's Iriafen. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
And one thing teams liked about Kiki Iriafen going into the draft, her athleticism.
Yeah, Kiki was dunking in high school, explosive around the rim. She really improved her all-around game during her college years.
It's Burton.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The three-pointer is on target.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up these driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
Well, the three-point shot's still developing for Sheldon, but boy, oh boy, did she shoot that with confidence.
And that one drops.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
There's the 3, and the Mystics hit again from deep.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And that one drops for her.
The defense has been unable to slow her down. What a game.
Pass to Austin. 4 seconds left. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
On for the first time ever, the league extended the schedule to 44 games. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's been a great idea. There's so much interest in the league. The fans, the broadcasters, everybody. You want more action. You want more games.
And factor in the expansion teams coming in recently, it felt like there needed to be a few more games on the slate.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here's Austin. Shot clock at 6.
Outside Citron.
The three-pointer off the mark.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Just get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Now here's Citron.
Off the mark there with the 3.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
To the inside. Pass to Zandalazini. To the middle. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Austin.
Outside for Citron.
Great D that time from Tiffany Hayes. Inside.
Last year, the WNBA felt the Caitlin Clark effect. I think we all did. But how would you two describe it?
Incredible. I mean, games involving Clark selling out NBA arenas easily. Games being moved to accommodate more fans. And there was just constant talk all around about the W.
Yeah, so exciting to be a part of this league. Clark brought in many new fans and re-energized the current fans. Just like she did in college, Caitlin is making a huge impact on basketball.
To the paint. Here's the me here. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit. It's just to finish this one off.
Pass to Citron.
Inside. Austin.
Good, and it's Sonia Citron picking up the assist.
Great energy and movement by the 6'5" Austin. Very effective as the screener.
To the inside.
Now here's a me here.
And so we see the Valkyries taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really...
That was an offensive clinic. You put up the most points in a single game, setting a new WNBA record. It looked like you were in the zone early on. How were you able to get the open looks?
Man, all credit goes to my teammates. They screened well, they got me the ball in the right spots, they kept feeding me the rock. You know, a lot more goes into it than just sinking the shots.
For sure. So you've now passed Liz Cambage and Asia Wilson, who both previously scored 53 points. What was going through your mind as the game progressed? Did you have the record in your sights?
I want to score every time I have the ball in my hands, so, you know, when the shots kept falling, I just kept asking for it, and at some point during the fourth quarter, I knew the record was in reach, and coach kept running the offense through me, so why not go for it?
Nice. Oof, not sure which was hotter, the temperature outside today or your shooting. You beat the old mark of 9 threes, which earned you a spot in the record books. Have you cooled off yet?
I'm not sure. Let's get back out there. See if I can get some more.
All right. Kelsey Mitchell, Jewel Lloyd, and Kelsey Plum are some of the best shooters in the league. They were all tied for the previous record. Where do you slot in with this group?
I think as long as the four of us are still playing, no shooting record is safe. I broke it today. Jewel could go out and break it tomorrow. Plum could go out and break it next week. That's just what shooters do.
All right. Thank you.